Hi guys, how are you today?
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Say hi, V. You used to always talk so sweet. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
I don't know. This just didn't sound right. But anyway, so last weekend we didn't do the block party because it was election was going on, and then I fell asleep. I was very, very tired. How long have we been doing these Saturday Love After Lockup block parties?
Maybe at least over a month.
Has it been over a month? I need a break. But that doesn't mean I don't pay attention to what's going on in the news. Okay, guys? So I didn't see last week's episode, but the week that I did see, Dylan was catching it. I mean, is it fair to say something might be wrong with Heather? There, I said it first. I mean, what's your opinion of Heather, Perry?
No, I agree. I mean, everybody feels the same way.
That's not right. The last time I seen it, she was getting in,
We just don't know what's wrong with her, but something.
So something's not right. Something is not right. But she's really going after Dylan. Okay, now listen. I base my opinion on what I see on TV, what I seen in person. When Dylan was here, he talked very respectable and nice, and he just seemed like, a regular guy. When Heather was last here, she was just in the chat and refused to come up. Why didn't she? But she wanted to tell her point of view from the chat. You got to come up, Heather, if you want to tell your point of view. But she didn't want to do it here. She decides to take to Instagram instead. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play this tape, and then we're going to talk about it because it's a lot. See if I can get this up on the screen. You guys tell me if you can hear it.
But I did want to take a second just to come on.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
After Lockup is entirely one version of reality, and perspective is reality, right? So what happens in editing is that we're able to take certain pieces of the day and piece them together in a way that tells a story. If you have time on your hands and you have footage, you can edit it and cut it up and use it to tell any story that you want. There's a lot of kind of sadness. I'll use the word sadness in my heart for what I learned about the world in the last year. I could never intentionally put someone into PTSD or trauma for ratings. I could never hurt someone for ratings. I could never make someone sick for ratings. Not only if I put the man that I love did it, but in coordination with the network, the W network.
That's pretty much the gist. So what she's doing, guys, is pretty much saying that the network edited footage to make her look crazy. And not only that, she's been going around for a year just doing kind of bizarre. I'm not even going to judge her. Bizarre things to Dylan. Let's go down the list. She told she gave an interview in which she said, and I'm not making this up, you guys. She says, "I'm prepared to die exposing this man. I'm done acting like I'm not a powerful goddess of truth." That's a little, she says she's prepared to die before she before she exposes Dylan. Then to another one, she said, "I told the network I was being trafficked by Dylan and coerced, and I don't know how to get away from him." Okay. Then she said in another interview, "I have hours and hours of footage, letters, and other documents." Okay. Then she would go on to say that Dylan is bisexual. And then a couple weeks later, she says, "No, now he's gay." Then she blames the network. She says that they altered and fake scenes of her story for profit. Something is wrong. And then I forgot. I forgot the most important one here. She released that tape about Dylan. She said that he attacked her. My screen just blocked. Can you guys see me? Okay, it's back. Yeah. She said that he attacked her. Should I play the tape again, just in case anyone forgets? No, right. According to her, in this tape, he admits to attacking her. I'm going to put this up.
No, right? I beat your ass. I was supposed to kiss your ass, right? You didn't apologize. You're supposed to kiss mine. You didn't even apologize for being my ass. No, you didn't. You dogged on my body.
Okay, she took that tape. You could hear what he's saying. We'll go over what I think in a minute. She took the tape to try to get a protective order against him, and they denied it. They denied the protection order. And then, am I missing something here? No, I got everything. She has been, and I would say probably the second time that they came on, because they came on later in the season than everyone else, she started breaking her NDA. You know, we're not supposed to know if these people are together or apart. We are not supposed to know anything about their storyline until the end of the season. Okay, and WeTV is very strict on that. I think she's doing it on purpose so he doesn't get paid. All right, let's go into how we feel about this. She gives psycho a whole new different meaning. What is her problem, V? I'm really concerned.
I'm concerned. She said she don't know how to get away from Dylan. I think if you drive down a one-way street screaming at the top of your lungs, that could help.
I forgot to mention that part. This is all stuff after. And then what we've seen on television, the way she treats him, the way she acts, she wants us to give her sympathy. Now, if I just have to go on what I see, I'm not giving Dylan the psycho award here. It has to go to Heather. I mean, do you guys remember when she got mad at the aunt, who's an elderly woman, that she thought he was flirting with her?
Yeah, I remember that. Poor Aunt Diane.
Oh poor Aunt Diane is right. Something is not right. I said it. I'm not trying to be mean, but normal people do not act like that. And then she's acting like he did something to her. Well, you know, according to her, he attacked her. I don't want anything else to do with you after you attacked me. Like, I'm done. Like, you can't come 100 yards near me. I wouldn't go around saying, and these are her exact words, I'm prepared to die exposing this man.
So when did he attack her? Was it in front of Aunt Diane? Was it in front of the cameraman? Was it in front of TV?
I don't know how it went down, but if I'm the court and I seen this tape, you know how I could say, like, okay, say me and Pierre get in a fight, and he says, you know, you were mean to me. And I said, well, so I was mean to you and you still want me to go to the park with you? That's how it came across to me.
Mm-hmm,
That's how it came across to the court, or because they denied her PO.
Yeah.
Psycho is not the word. I mean, and it feels like, well, and then when on the show, for what we've seen on the show, she was so mean to him. It was like,
right.
Yeah. Perry, what are your thoughts? Who's the true victim here, in your opinion?
I mean, in my opinion, Dylan is. But you know what? The thing is that she sort of changed it around. She don't know how to get away from him. She don't know how to get over not having him. That is her problem.
I have a problem with that too. Okay, so you don't have him anymore. Did you see how you treated him? Like,
most people
the world seen it.
She don't look in the mirror and see that something's wrong with her. Everybody else just notices.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somebody has to step up to the plate.
I think she thinks she's normal and the rest of the world is crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Psycho. I mean,
how she was laying in the bed. That last video you showed, just laying in the bed. Well, and
calm.
Really, yeah. She's like Fatal Attraction. She is the real life version of Love After Lockups. Fatal Attraction. She might burn a bunny in boiling water next. This girl is so crazy that is not even funny. So you're Dylan, Perry. What do you do?
Oh, what I do? I mean, I probably try to run as fast as I can away from it. Honestly, because crazy people gonna get you into crazy trouble. Yeah. Like being around somebody like that, you never know when the cops gonna show up, and then she don't put her hands around her own neck and say,
"Yeah."
So I mean, there's serious things that can happen.
Yeah,
you got a psycho on your hands. You get to stay far, far away,
and don't buy a bunny.
Yeah,
and don't buy a bunny. Listen, it's so crazy because if you just when you first look at this relationship, I'm not being mean here. Let's just be fair. I would think Dylan's pretty good. Let's scale from 1 to 10. I probably would give Dylan a 10. He's very nice looking. Heather, not so much. Maybe she's about a 6 on a scale through 1 through 10. But she's acting like, no, I'm not kidding. Like she could do without him. She's bullying him around and she's not grateful for the relationship. It's just the damnedest thing. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, to me, it doesn't really matter. Like say Dylan come out, he can look nice, whatever. She don't have to look as nice. But her problem is not her looks. It's her mental state.
Well, what I'm saying about that is, you know how they say most pretty girls are psycho?
Right. I get it.
And that don't fit everybody.
No. I mean, some of them, the other ones that's not so pretty, psycho for more than one reason.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
They ain't pretty.
Now, I have to ask the hard questions here. I feel that something's wrong with Heather. I can't put my finger on it.
No, I mean, I don't really think nobody can. Like, we've been going over this show from the first episode she came on. Everybody said something was wrong. Our debate is what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel sorry for him. Something is definitely wrong. From the moment she stepped on the screen, something wasn't right. And Diane knows something's not right. Who's going to step up and get this girl some help? Because she really needs some help. And even if let's just say for the sake of this video that she's okay, she still needs help dealing with not being in this relationship anymore. Because vowing to die, it's not a joke. We got to take this serious. When someone says I'm dedicated to getting my story out till the day I die, that's a warning sign to me.
And personally, I don't think nobody gonna step up to help her. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, she had this issue before he was released.
You think so?
I mean, you just wasn't exposed to it.
Yeah.
Like, none of us seen before the show happened, her going to work, her doing this. I'm sure she had the same psycho ways.
Something's not right. And she blames Dylan for everything. So now she's saying that she's homeless because of Dylan. I mean, everything wrong is Dylan's fault.
She was homeless when he was released. Remember, that's why she went to Aunt Diane's house.
No, I don't remember that. Was she really?
She didn't have a place. She had a place.
No, really?
There, right?
Yeah.
Dylan would have went to her place if she had a place.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. It's not even a joke anymore. Something's wrong. I'm feeling sorry for Dylan at this point. Even if his name wasn't Dylan, let's just say, I don't know, he was Bob. He's being harassed. Like she's trying to mess up his paycheck with WeTV because I think she intentionally is talking about this to break that NDA.
Yeah, she don't want Dylan to get his share.
I'm thinking at this point she's doing everything to get him locked back up. At this point, she knows.
I wouldn't put it past her. Perry.
She's doing everything to either push him to try to portray him as being this person, or to actually get him in a situation to where he go back, because then she'll feel vindicated.
Yeah, she wants him back in jail. You're right about that, Perry. You're the first person that ever said that to me. The way she's behaving is not normal, but it's vindictive. And you could tell she's almost like a woman scorned. But we don't know what she's scorned over, because since she laid eyes on him and we've seen everything that's going on, she's really he didn't do anything.
I think she's
got out of prison.
I think she's scoring from the way she look at herself. You know how most people can be scoring from other people, things they did to them, how other people treat them. She don't look at herself and give herself respect.
What? you might have a point here.
No,
You're saying this is a self-esteem problem?
Well, no. That's why all these mental things come in. When you look at yourself and nobody says it, she feel like she don't have a chance with Dylan. Dylan didn't say it. She don't feel like she looked better than other girls that he might be looking at. He didn't say it, huh?
Why would she say she doesn't have a chance with Dylan when they were together?
Well, the whole thing is, in her mind, she don't believe in herself. She don't believe in she got the proper attitude to be with a man like that. She feel like she's not gorgeous enough. That's why she look at everybody else as a threat, even Aunt Diane.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, she's sitting there with no offense with the oxygen tank, and then she worried about her picking up on her man.
And I had blocked it out, or maybe I didn't see the episode that you guys were talking about. But you guys said she was homeless, but I did see this episode. Did you see this episode where Dylan was crying out of frustration?
Yeah, I seen it. That's this past episode.
Yeah,
it was never an episode showing this coming on. Hey, she's homeless. Nothing said that, but some things don't have to be said. She was either already staying at her Aunt Diane's house, or somewhere else. She could have been bouncing around. So technically, she probably wasn't homeless. She just never had her own place because he would have went to her place.
Yeah.
See?
Let's see what else other people are saying. This is crazy. Hi, is it Zamora?
Ziamara, and I just wanted to say that Perry's right. She does not.
Oh, that she has low self-esteem?
Huh?
Do you think she has low self-esteem?
I think she has low self-esteem. Besides, I think that there's probably some mental health issues that she probably needs to deal with. And she said that her apartment got flooded, and that's why she had to go to her aunt's house.
Oh.
Oh, she did have an apartment? Because I just...
But that was fair, but typically when your apartment get flooded, they'll put you in another apartment, or it'd be 24 hours or 48 hours you can go back to your apartment.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just the storyline.
Thank you, Zamora, for calling in. We appreciate the call.
I just wanted to tell Perry thanks for your service, and I really enjoyed your
video.
Okay, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate it.
God bless you.
Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you, Zamora. That's really sweet. Listen, we might have to tackle the subject.
What's that?
A mental issue problem.
Allegedly.
It's a question. Could it be? Anyway, it might be a mental health problem that maybe, possibly.
It's probably, or she could just be overly obsessed with whoever she's attached to. Obsession.
But then why be so mean to him?
Well, I don't even think she thought she was being mean. She just get in the car, get in the car.
She couldn't have thought she was being nice. I mean,
she was just being stern. She was being stern.
She is intentionally being mean to him. I'm starting to feel bad for him. This has nothing to do with me not liking her. I can only judge her from what I see. So I'm not intentionally being mean.
And in my opinion, she has some type of mental. I can't dissect what kind, but something's not right with her behavior.
Yeah.
And most behavior is partially mental, if not all of it.
It's hard. V, how do you get rid of her if you're Dylan? And not to be mean, like get rid of her. What is?
You mean besides driving down the one-way street, screaming to the top of your voice, get out? Let's see. I think he's done what he's supposed to, what he's trying to do, and that's just go on with his life and not pay her any attention. But it's kind of hard to do that when she is every day got her mind set on her being a psycho about it.
I think maybe when the show is over with, when everything's done, because some kind of way right now he's still tied to sort of being around her, where he probably can pick up and just go and do to try to get away from her. But Until that meantime, probably the safest thing is just go back to the jail and just ask him, can you stay for another month?
I think he tried. I think he tried to get what do you call that when you want somebody to stay away from you?
Restraining order.
A restraining order.
I think he might have tried to get something like that on her to keep her away from him, so she's not, close in his space. But I don't know if he was able to get that or not.
That's what you heard.
I think somebody was saying that he was trying to get.
I hope it's
something.
True.
Yeah.
I really hope it's true. He her, and she really needs some help. And for some reason, I have this strange feeling that the family probably knows. Like, you just don't wake up one day acting like this. I feel that
Aunt Diane knows something wrong with her.
Yeah.
When she tripped like that, she didn't go, "Oh my God, what's wrong with her?" She go, "Oh, there she go again." On her.
Yeah.
She did. You're right.
She said, "There's," but the only word she was minusing, there she go again on her acid trip.
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Perry, did you just say acid trip?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, nobody was shocked. Diane or her other lady. It was a normal thing.
Yeah.
But when she went off, the dog was barking at first. When she went off, the dog stopped barking.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
The dogs know something. You know, they say the dogs know something too. They're like,
Yeah.
Something ain't right here.
So wrong. I feel bad for Dylan. But are we gonna go back, you guys, to doing the block party for Love After Lockup?
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking maybe we should do it on a different day though. I mean, because eventually, because what's happening now, weekend's starting to get too crowded.
Yeah.
Well, when you go 5 days a week, you need those 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta go and see my grandbaby and stuff like that. Things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should do it on Monday night.
Yeah, either Monday or we pick Monday, Tuesday, something, but we get to figure out something, you know.
Not Monday. Monday's the worst. You know, everybody hate Mondays.
Oh yeah. We'll figure out something, guys. Anyway, let's see what they're saying in the chat, and then we're out. Poor Aunt Diane.
Me too. I feel sorry for her.
I mean, I feel sorry for her. But now that you mentioned it, Perry, it does feel like she knows what's going on. If she's taking drugs, she shouldn't be, or should be taking medication, and she isn't. Maybe. What do you think about this?
What's that?
It could be she might need some
meds.
Right. You know what?
I don't want to be mean, but
and I get it. But typically, you take those kind of meds for some kind of issue up there. So we're still gonna come down to the same thing. It's some type of mental issue.
Yeah.
When I say that, I'm not gonna say it's disease. It's a mental issue. If you ain't thinking straight, if you got low self-esteem, that's sort of mental.
Yeah.
Especially when you look at yourself being a certain way. So
my eyes are still bleeding. Okay. Not Tuesday. Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Not Tuesday. Okay, Bobby.
He said don't do it on Tuesday. Bobby got things to do.
Yeah, Bobby gonna keep going because Bobby wants you to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay, she needs 2 days for grandbabies. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
So I accidentally left the my granddaughter's picture up there. All right, guys, listen. Everyone in the chat, please say a prayer for Dylan, because this is getting serious. It's like funny and jokey, but then sometimes it's really not. And think about things that go terribly wrong. It starts out like this. You know what I mean? It's like it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I don't see this getting any better. And don't forget, they taped this a long time ago, and she's still carrying on. It's not a good look.
And can we give a shout out to the Mod Squad, please?
Yes, I thank you so much. I want to go ahead and shout out my Mod Squad. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I have the best moderators. As you know, I just hop on a whim. I'm sorry, guys. I just come across the story and I'm like, okay, we need to talk about it. And then I go ahead and jump on. So thank you guys for doing such a great job. Did you want to say anything, V? Last words?
Thank you, moderators. You guys are the best.
Any last words to Dylan and Heather?
Bye, Aunt Diane.
I mean, I would say, Heather, get over it.
You're talking to Heather?
Yeah, Heather, can they just get over it? Maybe seek some kind of help, or at least seek another man, something. But I would just say this. I mean, outside the show, Dylan, stay away, because you can seriously get in trouble from no fault of your own when you're around those kind of people.
And that's another thing. It's like Dylan's getting his act together. He has a job. I think someone said something. She works at, what was it, DoorDash, something like that. He needs to stay away. At this point, it's just dangerous. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys.
Okay, one more thing. Can I give I'm gonna go live on Real Talk with Perry and Drea at 4:30 at Perry Sanders' channel. We talk about relationships, and today's topic gonna be about your ex. Should your ex be involved with your current relationship, monetarily, physically, or emotionally? So if you ladies got any opinions, show up at 4:30. If any guys got any opinions, please show up. And actually, we need more guys to show up anyway, because a lot of women. And here comes somebody else.
Yeah.
And maybe one of the guys can get lucky and find a date or something.
What? Okay, I'm not going to say anything. Just okay, you guys, on 3. Let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye.
Bye.